Dear student, today we will be talking about the development of blood cells, means the development of erythrocytes and the life cycle of erythrocytes, means RBC. So let's start about the topic. Basically, the blood cells means erythrocytes develop from pluripotent stem cells. The pluripotent stem cells, the first is proerythroblast. This is the proerythroblast, immature form of erythrocytes. This is called proerythroblast, and the proerythroblast modified into erythroblast. After the modification of erythroblast, the erythroblast modified into reticulocytes. Is the shape of reticulocytes. The reticulocytes brought into the blood circulation. This is the structure of reticulocytes. The reticulocytes brought into the circulation, and in bloodstream it modified into erythrocytes. But hemoglobin concentration are basically the concentration of dietary iron and dietary folic acid plus vitamin B12. These are the compound dietary iron which we take in form of a diet, and dietary folic acid, it is a folic acid which taken by the form of a diet. Vitamin B12, which is called intrinsic factor. Intrinsic factor basically present in the intestines where it is absorbed from diet. So these both components are derived into the blood cells where it form hemoglobin. After the accumulation of hemoglobin in reticulocytes, the cell burst, means the nucleus of reticulocytes burst, so it is formed erythrocytes. It loses their nucleus due to the accumulation of hemoglobin, and this is a structure of erythrocytes. Erythrocyte, the life cycle of erythrocyte is about 120 days. These are the old erythrocytes. These are the old erythrocytes. The old erythrocytes are digested or destroyed by, means the destruction of RBCs take place by different kind of macrophages. The macrophages are developed into the spleen and liver. So these are the cells which are phagocytosis by macrophages. So the days which taken by the maturation of reticulocyte is about 7 days. In 7 days the reticulocytes develop into the erythrocytes. Now we are talking about the old erythrocyte. These are the old erythrocytes. The old erythrocytes after 120 days are destroyed by the spleen. Basically, spleen contain different kind of macrophages. The macrophages capture the old erythrocytes into the spleen and liver. These are the old RBCs, old red blood cells, which is captured in by the macrophages. The pseudopod membrane of the macrophages are basically propel inside, and the RBCs move inside to the macrophages where it form the phagolysosomes. The phagolysosome, it is a layer, and after the formation of phagolysosomal layer, the RBC is destroyed into two portions. Basically the first one is HB. Hemoglobin. Hemoglobin stands for, basically heme stands for iron and globin stands for protein. So heme develop into the iron and globin develop into the amino acid. Now we are talking about Fe3 and globulin Fe3 plus bilirubin. Basically, hemoglobin divide into the three basic portion. The heme portion of iron and bilirubin, it is the broken part of RBCs, while amino acids. Now we are talking about the structure and functions of hemoglobins. The hemoglobin basically are the proteins which contain attached with different kind of irons. Now we are talk about the functions of hemoglobin and bilirubin. These are the common bile duct. The common bile duct join the cystic duct where it meet into the gallbladders, and this is called right hepatic duct and left hepatic duct, and this is the structure of liver. The iron Fe3 plus the hemoglobin and amino acid are recycled into the liver where it is stored. But the bilirubin, the red one is bilirubin, it is goes to the duct, means it function as an emulsification. It's stored into the gallbladders. After the gallbladders storing into the gallbladders, it's meet in the common bile duct. With reaching to the common bile duct, it help as a emulsification. It emulsify lipids into the small intestine. This is the common hepatic duct, and the common hepatic duct join hepatopancreatic duct, and here emulsification of lipids take place. Now we are going to talk about Fe3 plus means iron. These are recycled into the bone marrow. So it was the topic about the development of RBCs. Now we are going to talk about the functions. Hypoxia. What is hypoxia? Hypoxia is basically the deficiency of oxygen. When hypoxia takes place in muscles or different kind of tissues, it stimulates kidney. The kidney will secrete erythropoietin. Now what is erythropoietin? Erythropoietin is a special kind of hormones Erythropoietin is a special kind of hormones which stimulate bone marrow for the production of red blood cells, and it will restore the hypoxic condition of human. So it was a simple function of hypoxia, means the deficiency of oxygen. It was a topic about the erythropoiesis, means the development of RBCs and lifespans of RBCs. So the lifespan of RBCs is 120 days. Thank you.